Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to explain Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 058042 May June session 2024. The duration of this paper is 2 hours 30 minutes and you can use calculator wherever necessary. So let me start. Question number 1. A fruit drink is made using 1.5 liters of apple juice and 450 milliliters of mango juice. Write the ratio apple juice is to mango juice in its simplest form. So here though these two quantities are given, one is given in milliliters, one other one is given in liters. So we have to convert it into one unit. So let us convert 1.5 liters into milliliters. So when you convert liters into milliliters, you have to multiply by 1000 because 1 liter is 1000 milliliters. And when I multiply, I get 1500 milliliters. And mango juice is already given in milliliters. So ratio will be apple juice is to mango juice will be 1500 is to 450. Write them in the form of a fraction and simplify. Zeros get cancelled. 5 times 9 and 5 times 30. 3 times 3 and 3 times 10. That's it. We cannot simplify more. So 10 is to 3 will be the answer. Question number B. 1 liter of fruit juice, sorry, 1 liter of fruit drink is shared between 3 cups. The amount in the cups is in the ratio of 9 is to 6 is to 10. Calculate the number of milliliters in each cup. So now total fruit drink will be total fruit drink is 1 liter. So 1 liter is how many milliliters? 1000 milliliters. Now we'll add all the ratios here. 9 plus 6 plus 10, 25. So total is 25, and let us take each number of the ratio. 9 by 25 into 1000, find out. 360 milliliters. 6 by 25 into 1000, just change the number here. 6, 240 milliliters. Next 10 by 25 into 1000, change it, 400. So the amount of fruit drink in each cup will be, for 9 it is 360 ml, for 6 it is 240 ml, and for 10 it is 400 ml. This is the answer. Question number C. A shop buys bottles of the fruit drink of for $3.20 each. It sells them at a profit of 15%. So here in this question the cost price is given and the selling price we need to find out by using the profit percentage here. So let me write selling price, sorry, cost price of each bottle is equal to $3.20. Profit percentage is 15. So profit will be finding out the 15% of the cost price. So find out 15% of cost price. 0.48. Therefore, selling price will be cost price plus profit. So add cost price to it, 0.48 plus 3.20, 3.68. So this will be the selling price of each bottle, $3.68. Question number C is done. Question number D now. The number of bottles of fruit drinks sold has grown exponentially at a constant rate of 2.5% per year. 5 years ago, the shop sold 16,620 bottles. Calculate the number of bottles sold this year. So now exponential growth means you need to use the compound interest rule here. So let us find out the number of bottles sold here in this year. Number of bottles sold this year. So we will have to take the principal, that is the starting number of bottles. That means 5 years ago it was 16,620. Then 1 plus rate, by the rate at which it is increasing, 2.5. So rate will be taken here by 100 whole raised to 5 years ago. So 5 will be value of n. Just substitute, just put this in the calculators to find out. 6,000, 16,620 multiplied by 1 plus 2.5 by 100, close the bracket, raised to 5. 18,804 bottles. 18,804. There is a decimal here, so we cannot take it. That is 0.004. We cannot, no need of taking that. So the answer will be 18,804 bottles. Question number D is done. Question number E. The bottles of juice are 18.5 centimeters tall. This one. This is the height of the bottle. Correct to the nearest milliliter. They are stored on shelves. So this is a shelf. The distance between the shelves is 23 centimeters. So now this is a shelf and another shelf. So this distance is also given, that is 23 centimeters. Correct to the nearest centimeter. Calculate the lower bound of the for the distance d centimeters between top of the bottle and the shelf above it. So d is the distance which is from here to here, and we need to find out this d's length, and that should be the lower bound. So for finding the d value, you need to subtract this total length between two shelves minus this length of bottle, then only you will get this d. But they are asking now the lower bound. So for lower bound, we have to take lower bound of the 23 centimeters, which is correct to nearest centimeter. So 1 centimeter divided by 2 will be 0.5 centimeter. So lower bound of 23 will be 23 minus 0.5, that is 23. 23 minus 0.5 will be 22.5. So 22.5 centimeters is the lower bound of the length the distance between two shelves. Then we need to take the upper bound of 18.5 centimeters. So that is corrected to the nearest millimeter. So here we will have to take half of the millimeter. 1 millimeter divided by 2 will be again 0.5 millimeter, which can be written as 0.05 centimeter. So add 18.5, upper bound we need to add 0.05, that will be 18.55 centimeters. Therefore now lower bound of the distance d centimeters will be 22.5. Subtracted from this, we have to subtract 18.55. Find out 22.5 minus 18.55. 3.99. 3.995, sorry. 3.95 centimeters. This is the answer. Question number 2. A. The diagram shows a straight line intersecting two parallel lines. Find the value of A and the value of B. So these are the two parallel lines and this line is intersecting it. That means it's in a transversal. So we'll have to find out A and B. So when you see this A here, A is the linear pair of angle 38 degrees here. So we have to just subtract from 180, 38. We will get the value of A. 180 minus 38, 142. So A is 142. Now B is the alternate interior angle, sorry. Alternate interior angle of this uh, parallel lines cut by a transversal. So B value will also be equal to 142. So it is alternate interior angle of A. So 142 is also the value of B. Question number A is done. B. Calculate the interior angle of a regular 12-sided polygon. Now regular polygons having number of sides n. How to find out the interior angle? The rule is 360 minus not 360, sorry, 180 minus 360 divided by number of sides n. So here also we can find out the interior angle. Is equal to 180 minus 360 by 12. 180 minus 360 by 12 is 150. So each interior angle is 150 degrees. Question number B is done. Question number C. The diagram shows a circle, center O. The points M and P lie on the circle, on the circumference of the circle. A and B is the tangent at M. Find the value of F and value of G. You need to find this and this. So first of all, you will see that this angle is already given. So the angle in the alternate segments are always equal. So 56 F will be equal. So F is 56 degrees. Then we need to find the value of G here now. To find G, we will have to see what is this. So that is angle at the center. So angle at the center is double the angle at the circle, double of 2F. So angle MOB is equal, when MOP, sorry not B, angle MOP is equal to 2 times F, that is 2 times 56. So 56 into 2 is how much? 112. 112 degrees is the angle MOP. This is 112. Now this angle, triangle MOP is an isosceles triangle. So now finding out G will be just subtract, and G is equal to 180 minus 112 by 2. That means these two angles are equal, right? These two will be equal angles. These two sides are equal, so these two will be equal. So when I get angle subtracted from 180, 112, I get the sum of these two angles. So if I divide by 2, I get the angle G. So 180 minus 112 by 2 is 34. So it is 34 here. Angle G is 34. Question number C is done. Question D now. The diagram shows a cyclic quadrilateral. Find the value of K. Now in a cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles, if you add them, you get 180 degrees. So in a cyclic quadrilateral, sum of opposite angles is 180 degrees. Now we know K, we don't know K, and we also don't know this opposite angle of K. So but we can find out this opposite angle by taking this triangle. Where these two angles are given, we can find out the third angle of the triangle. So the third angle of the triangle 180 minus sum of the given angles. Do it. 129. So this angle is 129 degrees. Now we have to find out angle K. So how to find K value now? K will be K is equal to 180 minus 129. 51. So the answer is 51. Question number 3. A. The table shows the time that each of 40 students takes to travel to school. Now there are 40 students and they take so and so time. Now 0 to 10 minutes are taken by 3 students. 10 to 25 minutes 18, 25 to 40 minutes is 15, and 40 to 60 minutes is 4 students. Calculate the estimate of the mean. For estimate of the mean, we need to find the mid value for each class. So mid value for 0 to 10 is 0 plus 10 by 2, that is 5. Then 10 plus 25, that is 35 by 2, which is 35 by 2 we can do here, 17.5. Then 25 plus 40 is 65 by 2, 32.5. And 40 plus 60, 100 by 2 is 50. Then the mean will be mid value multiplied by frequency plus mid value multiplied by frequency plus mid value multiplied by frequency plus mid value multiplied by frequency by total number of students, that is 40. Do it. 5 into 3 plus 17.5 into 18 plus 32.5 into 15 plus 50 into 4, 50 into 4 by 40, 25.4375. 25 point, that will be 25 minutes. So 25.44 we can take, rounding to 2 decimal places. Question number A is done. Now B. On the grid, draw a histogram to show the information in the table. Now this table we have to take, use this table to draw the histogram. So for drawing we need here the frequency density to be found out. So let us find the frequency density for each class. The frequency density for first class is frequency divided by the class size. So 3 by 10. Class size is 10. So 3 by 10 will be 3 divided by 10, 0.3. So 0.3 is the frequency density for first class. Then next, let me make 4 rows like this. Now we'll have to do 18 divided by the class size is 15 here. So 18 divided by 15, 1.2. This is 0.3, 1.2. Then 15 divided by the classes again is 15. So 15 by 15 is 1. Next is 4. So 4 divided by 20. 4 divided by 20 is 0.2. So now take these frequency densities and try to draw the histogram. So the first class is 0.3. 0.3 will be this line. After 0, 1, 2, 3, third line. Then the 1.2. So after 1, the second line. Join this. Then again. Next is 1.2 is over 1. 1 will be this line. Okay, wait, I'm not drawing right. 0 to 10 is 0.3. So just 0 to 10 will be this line. And then 10 to 25 will be till here. So that should be 1.2. So after 1, yeah, this line should be till here. 1.2 till 25. This is 25. Then 25 to 40 will be 1. 25, 40 will be 1 till here. Next is 40 to 60 is 0.2. So the line should be till here. Like this. That's it. This is the histogram done. Now next question after histogram. Second question was histogram. Third question now. Two students are selected at random from the 40 students. Two selected from 40. Calculate the probability that one student takes more than 25 minutes and the other student takes 10 minutes or less to travel to the school. So now students who took less than 10 minutes, uh, 0 to 10 minutes is 3, because we saw here in frequency here 3 students, and the students who took more than 25 minutes is 15 plus 4. So 25 to 60 will be 15 plus 4, that is 19. Now the probability for the student who took more than 25 minutes will be 19 by total number of students, that is 40. Then the next student should be taken out of 39 students, these 3 students who took less than 10 minutes. So this will be the probability if the first student is out of the student who is taking more than 25 minutes. But if the first student is again the student who took less than 10 minutes, will be 3 into 40, and then next will be 19 by 39. So sorry, this should be added, because or option, this is or, we have to take or. So this can be taken any of the fractions multiplication in bracket, like 3 by 39 into 9 by 19 by 40 into 2, because if you do anyway it will be same. Now you can just cancel out, because it is multiplication, no need of bracket, so directly we will write 19 by 40 into 3 by 39 into 2, 2 times 20, 3 times 13, so 19 by 13 into 20 is 260. The answer is 19 by 260. This is the probability. Question number third one is done. Question number B now. A is done. B, question B. This is some information about the time that 200 people took to fill in a questionnaire. The longest time taken was 30 minutes, the median time was 22 minutes, the lower quartile was 8 minutes, the interquartile range was 19 minutes, the range was 25 minutes. Write down the shortest time taken. Now, longest time taken is already given to us. So, range will be longest time taken minus shortest time taken. So, longest time range is given, longest time taken is given. We don't know the shortest time taken. To get the shortest time, what we have to do is we have to do 30 minus 25. So, therefore, shortest time is equal to 30 minus 25. That is 5 minutes, sorry. The shortest time taken is 5 minutes. Question number 2 now. On the grid, draw a box and whisker plot to show this information. Now here all the informations are there except Q3, because we know the interquartile range 19 and we know the lower quartile 8. So we'll find out Q3 first. Q3, so for that we'll write Q3 minus Q1 is equal to interquartile range. So Q3 we know, we don't know Q3. Q1 we know, yes, it is lower quartile. Interquartile range we know, yes, 19. So Q3 is equal to 19 plus 8, which is 27 minutes. Now using this information, let us draw the box and whiskers plot. So the lowest the shortest distance just now we found out, which is 5 minutes. So draw a small line near 5 minutes here. Then you will have to take the lower quartile, that is 8 minutes. 8 minutes is after 5, 6, 7, 8. Take little bigger box, bigger line, and draw a straight line like this. Then the Q3 value we got is 27, so take 27 here. After 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 27, this line, complete this line and make a rectangle like this. Then the longest time taken is 30, so just draw a small line again. Then Yeah, this is complete. Let us draw median also. Median is 22 minutes. 22 minutes will be after 20, this line. Now write down all the values: 5, 8, 22, 30. No, this is 30. This is 27. 27. Box and whisker plot is done. Question number 1 and 2 are done in B bit. Now question 3 we have to do. George says that 101 of 200 people 101 of 200 people took more than 22 minutes to fill in the questionnaire. Explain why he is wrong. So now already we know that the median is 22, right? So median is 22. That means 50% of the people took 22 minutes. Then if you see 101, 101 is more than 50%, but median is 22. So that's why he is wrong. Question number 4. A. The diagram shows a tank in the shape of a half cylinder of radius 12 centimeter and length 1 meter. The tank is fixed horizontally and is completely filled with water. In question 1, they are asking, calculate the volume of water in the tank. Give your answer correct to the nearest 10 centimeter cube. So volume of cylinder formula is volume of a cylinder which is complete cylinder, which is not half cylinder, is pi r square h. Now pi r square is the area of the circle because the cylinder has a base and top as a circle. So pi r square multiplied by height, the area of the circle multiplied by height is the volume of the cylinder. So here in this case the cylinder is half. Okay, so for that we have to find the volume of this half cylinder by doing pi r square divided by 2 multiplied by height. So that will be pi into 12 square by 2 into height is 1 meter. So we have to change it into centimeters. So let us write here 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So find out the volume of this half cylinder. Pi into 12 square by 2 into 100. 22,619.4. 22,600, sorry, 22,619.4 centimeter cube. Now they said us to find out the answer correct to the nearest 10 centimeter cube. So nearest 10, this 19 need to be rounded to nearest 10 because in tens place it is 1 and in ones place it is 9. So 19 becomes 20. So that is equal to 22,620 centimeter cube. Question number A is done, A1 is done, A2 now. Water is removed from the tank until the level of water is 6 centimeter below the top of the tank. The diagram shows the cross section of the tank. Calculate the volume of the water that is now in the tank. Now this is the water here. It is like 6 centimeter below the top of the tank here. They are asking us to find out the volume of water. So here also you will have to find out the area of this shaded part multiplied by the uh, height of this tank. Okay, so now we have to subtract this part from the area which we have taken before as pi r square by 2. From this pi r square by 2 we need to subtract the area which is not shaded here, that means this part. So this part is, how to find out the area of this part? So for that we will have to take radius here as the hypotenuse, and you will see that there are two triangles formed here. So now this is 12 centimeters and 12 centimeters, and 12 centimeter is the radius, you know that, center to the point on the circle. Now this is the triangle where now when you see this triangle, it's a right triangle, and you can find out this angle by doing cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So let us find the angle here. Theta is equal to cos inverse of 6 by 12. So cos inverse of even half you can take here. Cos inverse of 6 by 12 is 60 degrees. So that means this is 60 and this is also 60. Now when you see this is a straight angle. So these two angles you can find out by doing 180 minus 60 plus 60 is 120, which is again 60. So that means 60 divided by 2 will be that each angle outside these triangles, 30 and 30. So now you will have to find out the area of these two sectors plus area of these two triangles, then subtract from this whole semicircle area, you will get this area. So first of all we'll find out the area of the sectors. Area of the sectors is equal to 2 times of theta by 360, that is 30 by 360. 2 times of 30 by 360 into pi r square into pi 12 square. Find out. 2 into 30 by 360 into pi into 12 square is 75.398. So we can write it as 75.4. 75.4 centimeter square. Then we'll find out the area of two triangles. Area of two triangles. Now to find the area of triangles, they are right triangles. So let us also find out these two sides by taking Pythagoras theorem. So that side will be base side, you can write base side is equal to square root of 12 square minus 6 square. So square root of 12 square minus 6 square will be 10.392, which is 10.4. 10.4 centimeters. So now area of two triangles will be 2 into half into base into height. Base is 10.4 and height is 6. 2 gets cancelled. So 10.4 into 6 will be 62.4. 62.4. Now these two areas if I add, area above water level 75, this is also centimeter square, 75.4 plus 62.4 plus 75.4 will be 137.8. Now find out the area shaded region, you can say shaded region is equal to 5r square by 2, that is pi into 12 square by 2 minus 137.8. Find out pi into 12 square by 2 minus 137.8. 88.394. 88.394 67 centimeter square. Therefore, the volume of water is equal to area multiplied by 88.39. Let me round it to 2 decimal places. 39 into 100 centimeters, because height is 100 centimeters. That will be 88. Okay, let me first round this to 88.1, only one decimal. So then 88.40 into 100, this is centimeter square. So it will be 8840 centimeter cube. So it is 8840 centimeter cube, the volume of water in the tank. This is done. Question B. A rectangular fish tank with length 42 centimeter and width 35 centimeter is full of water. A stone lies at the bottom of the tank. When the stone is removed from the tank, the depth of water decreases by 0.2 centimeters. The density of stone is 2.2 grams per centimeter cube. Calculate the mass of the stone in grams. So here density is given as mass by volume. So volume will be, mass will be density multiplied by volume. Here we know the density we know, we don't know volume, so we'll find out the volume of the stone. So now volume of stone will be, volume of stone will be the volume of water level which decreased in the, volume of water level decreased in the tank. So the volume of water level decreased is, volume of water level decreased will be length into width into height, will be that this level which is decreased, you have to take that as the height, 0.2. So do that, 42 into 35 into 0.2, 294 centimeter cube. This is the volume. Therefore mass is equal to, density is 2.2 and then volume is, oh sorry, density into volume. So therefore mass of the stone is equal to density of the stone, which is 2.2, multiplied by volume of the stone, which is 294 into 2.2. 646.8. 646.8 grams. 646.8 grams. Question number B is done. Question number C now. In question C, the diagram shows a cuboid A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. E, F, G, H. Yeah, this is a cuboid. Calculate the angle that AG makes with the base of the cuboid. So AG is this line. You have to find out the angle made by this line with the base. So to find the angle with the base, you have to make one more line here connecting A to C. So then only we can find the angle between these two lines. So this is the line. Then we will have to find out this angle. So to find this angle, we need to know what is AC. So to get AC, we need to take this triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, AC is equal to hypotenuse. We are finding out hypotenuse because ABC is a right triangle. AC is equal to square root of 12 square plus 8 square centimeters. Now in triangle AGC, tan of this angle, tan angle GAC is equal to opposite by adjacent, that is 15 centimeters by square root of 12 square plus 8 square. So this will give you the measure of angle GAC has tan inverse of this 15 by square root of 12 square plus 8 square. Find out using the calculator. Tan inverse of 15 by square root of 12 square plus 8 square. We get 46.125 degrees, which is 46.1 you can round to. So the answer is 46.1 as the angle which we needed here. The angle that AG makes with the base of the cuboid is 46.1. Question number 5. Simplify 25x raised to 6 whole raised to 3 by 2. 25 x raised to 6 whole raised to 3 by 2. Write 25 as 5 square, x raised to 6 whole raised to 3 by 2. Now separate the power, like 5 square whole raised to 3 by 2 into x raised to 6 whole raised to 3 by 2. Now 5 raised to 2 into 3 by 2 into x raised to 6 into 3 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. 2 times 3 is 6, so it will be cancelled. So you will be left with 5 cube and x raised to 3 into 3 is 9. So 5 cube x raised to 9 can be written as 125 x raised to 9. Question B. These are the first 5 terms of a sequence 1 by 6, 1, 6, 36, 216. Now if I write these terms as powers of 6, 6 raised to minus 1 is 1 by 6, 6 raised to 0 is 1, 6 raised to 1 is 6, 6 raised to 2 is 36, and 6 raised to 3 is 216. Now when you see, the bases are all 6, but the powers are in a series like 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now these numbers are like going in a sequence when 1 is added. That means the term 1 is a, which is minus 1, and the common difference d will be 0 minus of minus 1, which is plus 1. So using this first term and the difference, we can find out, because the powers are in arithmetic progression. So nth term will be nth term of the powers. Now let me find out the nth terms of the powers using a plus n minus 1 into d uh, rule. A plus a is minus 1 in a plus n minus 1 into d is 1. So this will be minus 1 plus n minus 1, that is n minus 2. So therefore, what will be the nth term of this sequence? Nth term will be 6 raised to n minus 2. So this is 6 raised to n minus 2. Question B over. Question C now. Expand and simplify. X plus 4 into x minus 3 into 3x minus 1. First of all, multiply these two expressions with each other. So x into x is x square. X into minus 3 is minus 3x. I am multiplying x with x with minus 3. So x square minus 3x. Then 4 with x, 4 with minus 3 will be plus 4x minus 12. Put the bracket and 3x minus 1 as it is. Now x square minus 3x plus 4x becomes plus x minus 12. Now we have got 3 terms in the first expression here. Multiply these 3 terms with the 2 terms on the next expression. Like this. X square into 3x is 3x cube. X square into minus 1 is minus x square. Then x into 3x, x into minus 1. X into 3x is plus 3x square. X into minus 1 is minus x. Then minus 12 into 3x is minus 36x. Minus 12 into minus 1 is plus 12. So 3x cube term as it is. X square terms can be added. So you get plus 2x square. X terms is minus 37x plus 12. This is the answer. 3x cube plus 2x square minus 37x plus 12. Question number D. Show that 3x plus 5 plus 7 by x minus 2 is equal to x simplifies to 2x square plus x minus 3 is equal to 0. We take these expressions now as it is. 3x plus 5 plus 7 by x minus 2 is equal to x. Try to simplify them. Now this has the denominator 1, so LCM will be x minus 2. 1 into x minus 2 is x minus 2. Then the numerator of this fraction must be multiplied with the denominator of the other, plus same way 7 into 1 is equal to x. This will give you 3x into x will be 3x square. Now I'll multiply these two expressions. 3x plus 5x minus 2 multiply. So 3x into x is x square. 3x into minus 2x 2 is 6x minus 6x. 5 into x is 5x. 5 into minus 2 is minus 10 and plus 7. 7 into 1 is as it is. X minus 2 is equal to x. Now simplify in the inside the bracket. 3x square minus x minus 10 plus 7, open the bracket, by x minus 2 is equal to x. Next step, you can add this minus 10 and 7. So 3x square minus x minus 3 by x minus 2 is equal to x. Now cross multiply, you get 3x square minus x minus 3 is equal to x into x minus 2. Then next, left hand side you write as it is, and the right hand side you will multiply the brackets, you get x square minus 2x. Now bring the all these two terms to the left hand side. So 3x square minus x minus 3 minus x square plus 2x is equal to 0. This will give you 3x square minus x square is 2x square, minus x plus 2x is plus x, minus 3 is only one constant. So this will be the thing we got, which is already given. Same thing we got. Question number 1 is done. Question number 2. Solve by factorization. 2x square plus x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now using factorization, you have to split the middle term. The sum of the two numbers should be 1 and the product of the two numbers should be 2 into minus 3, that is minus 6. So product is minus 6, sum is 1. What are the two numbers here? I think we can take minus 2 into 3 and minus 2 plus 3. So you have to write the middle term as minus 2x plus 3x minus 3 is equal to 0. Taking 2x common in the first two terms, you get x minus 1 plus 3 common in the last two terms, you get again x minus 1 inside the bracket. So x minus 1 if you take common, you get 2x plus 3 as another factor. So if x minus 1 is taken as 0, x is 1, and if 2x plus 3 is taken as 0, x will be minus 3 by 2. So here it is 1 and minus 3 by 2. This is the answer. Question number D 1 and 2 is done. Now next is E. A solid cylinder has a base radius x and height 3x. The total surface area of the cylinder is same as the total surface area of the solid hemisphere. The total surface area of the cylinder is same as the total surface area of the solid hemisphere of radius 5y. Show that x square is equal to 75, y square is equal to 8. We need to show this. And they also gave us the total surface area of the sphere. So here it is hemisphere, so total surface area of hemisphere will be 4 pi r square, which is half of that, plus the area of the circle of the hemisphere. That will be the total surface area. So it will be 2 pi r square plus pi r square. So this will be pi r square into 3. Like if I take pi r square common, if I take pi r square common, I get 2 plus 1, which is 3 pi r square. Then the total surface area of the cylinder pi 2 pi r into r plus h. Now use this, sorry, now use this formulae for finding and substitute the values given here. So we got here radius as x and height as 3x for the cylinder, and for hemisphere it is radius 5y square. So use this r values here, h value and r value. So let me take for the hemisphere, total surface area of hemisphere is equal to total surface area of the cylinder. So hemisphere we got 3 pi r square, so 3 into pi into r is 5y, so 5y whole square is equal to 2 pi r, 2 into pi into r is x, and x plus 3x, then 3 pi into 25y square is equal to 2 pi x into 4x will be 4x square. Pi gets cancelled on both the sides. We need to show x square is equal to, so flip the equation. It will be 8x square is equal to 3 into 25 is 75y square. So now if I keep only x square on the left hand side, I get 75y square by 8. So we proved it. Question number 6. There is a quadrilateral given here, ABCD. ABCD is a quadrilateral with AB is equal to 10.4 centimeter, AD is equal to 6.5 centimeter, angle TAB is equal to 64 degrees, angle BDC is equal to 26 degrees, and angle DBC is equal to 42 degrees. Show that BD is equal to 9.55 centimeters correct to 2 decimal places. We need to show this line segment BD is equal to 9.55 centimeters. So now when you see this triangle, in triangle ADB, using the cos rule, we can find out BD by doing square root of 6.5 square plus 10.4 square minus 2 into 6.5 into 10.4 into cos angle 64. Find out. Square root of 6.5 square plus 10.4 square minus 2 into 6.5 into 10.4 into cos 64. 9.546 centimeters. Now if I round it to 2 decimal places, it is 9.55 centimeters. Question number A is done. Question B 1 and 2 is given. Question B1, show that angle BDC is equal to 112 degrees. Angle BCD we have to show that it is 112 degrees. How will you show it? Now in triangle BCD, two of the angles are given. Angle BCD will be 180. Sum of all the three angles is 180. From that, if I subtract the other two angles which are given, we get the angle BCD. 180 minus 42 plus 26 is 112. So yes, we got angle BCD as 112 degrees. Question number 1 in B is done. Question 2, they are asking us to calculate CD. Now CD is a line segment which is this. We need to find out the length of CD. So now here we already got BD. BD is now how much? 9.55 centimeters. So the opposite angle of this is 112, and we need to find out the opposite side of angle 42. So we can use the sine rule here. So sine 112 by 9.55 will be equal to sine 42 by CD. This gives you the value by cross multiplication and transpose method. You can write sine 42 multiplied by 9.55 by sine 112. Sine 42 into 9.55 by sine 112, 6.892, 6.892 centimeters. You can round to two decimal places, 6.89. Question number B 1 and 2 is done. Now we'll do C. Find the shortest distance from D to AB. Now shortest distance from D to AB is a perpendicular line from D drawn to AB. So this is the line. Here you have to mention that this is 90 degrees because it's a perpendicular line. Finding out the distance, that is D to this line AB, that is the shortest distance. So shortest distance will be, now when you see this triangle, it's a right triangle. The shortest distance is the opposite of this angle 64 and 6.5 is the hypotenuse. So opposite and hypotenuse, you can use sine rule here. Sine rule, sine 64, let us mention the triangle. In the right triangle, sine 64 is shortest distance, that is opposite side of that angle, shortest distance by hypotenuse. Shortest distance, and then finding out the shortest distance, we get sine 64 multiplied by the hypotenuse, which is 6.5. Find out. Sine 64 into 6.5, 5.842. 5.842 centimeters is the shortest distance. Question number C is done. Question number 7 now. Solve 3x minus 8 is equal to 6 minus 4x. It's an equation, algebraic equation. So to solve for x, we need to bring all the x terms onto one side and constant onto the other side. So bring this x term on the right side to left side. So it is plus 4x, and keeping 6 as it is, you will bring minus 8 to right side, that will be plus 8. 3x plus 4x is 7x. 6 plus 8 is 14. By using transpose method, 14 divided by 7 will be x, that is 2. X is 2. Question number B. Factorize fully 10a square plus 5a. Now 10a square has the factors 5 into, 10a square has 5 into 2 into a into a, and 5a has 5 into a. So you can take 5 and a as common factors. I am splitting them into factors, prime factors. Then 5 and a can be taken as common factors. So what is left in the first term? 2a. In the second term, 1 is left. So this is the factorization of the given expression. Question number C. Factorize fully 2x minus 3 whole square minus 9. Now you have to be careful with such expressions. One is square and other is 9. So check whether this 9 can be written as a square of any number. Yes, we can write. We can write 3 square. So when you write that as square, you see that it is in the form of a square minus b square. The identity a square minus b square can be factorized into a plus b into a minus b. So a is 2 minus x here. So 2x minus 3, sorry. A is 2x minus 3 plus 3 into 2x minus 3 minus 3. B is 3 here. That's fine. So now if I take 2x minus 3 plus 3, it becomes just 2x. And 2x minus 3 minus 3 will be 2x minus 6. So this is the answer. 2x into 2x minus 6. Question number D. A function is given. Function f of x is 1 by 4x minus 1, where x is not equal to 1 by 4. G of x is 3 raised to x. Find f of 4. So f of 4 will be, in the place of x we have to substitute 4. 4 into 4 minus 1. So that is 1 by 16 minus 1. That is 1 by 15. So f of 4 is 1 by 15. Question number 2. G of 2. So g of 2, first of all find out g of 2. G of 2 is 3 raised to 2. That is 9. Then g of 2 will be g of 9. That is 3 raised to 9. What is 3 raised to 9? Find out in calculator. 19,683. Question number 3. Find k when g of k is equal to f of 7. Find k when g of k is equal to f of 7. So g of k is equal to f of 7 will be 1 by 4 into 7 minus 1. So 1 by 24, 4 8s are 32. 32 minus 1 is 31. 5 4 7 are 28. My mistake. 1 by 28 minus 1 is 27. So 1 by 27 can be written as 1 by 3 cube. That can be written as 3 raised to minus 3. So now g of k is, instead of x we'll write k. So g of k is 3 raised to k, 3 raised to minus 3. So what is the value of k? K is equal to minus 3. Okay students, this question number C, factorize fully. So we can factorize it more. We can take 2 as common again here. So 2 into x minus 3. So your full factorization will be 4x into x minus 3. So this is wrong here. So I'm sorry for this. So 4x into x minus 3 will be the factorized answer for this question. So question number 7 is completed. Question number 8. A baker decorates X small cakes and Y large cakes. In one day he decorates not more than 16 small cakes, less than 10 large cakes, more small cakes than large cakes, a total of not more than 24 cakes. One of the inequalities that shows this information is x less than or equal to 16. Question A. Write down the other three inequalities in x and or y. So the first inequality is already given here. Not more than 16 small cakes is x less than or equal to 16. Small cakes is x. Not more than will be less than or equal to 16. Next, less than 10 large cakes. So large cakes is y. So what will be the inequality here? Y less than 10. The next, more small cakes than large cakes. So y is less than x here. Large cakes are less, small cakes are more. Then a total of not more than 24 cakes. So total means adding both x and y. not more than is less than or equal to 24. So these are the three inequalities you need to write for the remaining three given statements here. A is done. Now B. On the grid, draw four straight lines and shade the unwanted region to show these inequalities. Label the region R which satisfies the four inequalities. We have to draw all the four straight lines. So what are the dotted lines and what are which can be drawn as bold lines? These two will be bold lines and these two will be dotted lines because there does not have equal to sign there. So let me write all the inequalities here beside the graph so that it will be easy for me to draw. X less than or equal to 16, y less than x plus y less than or equal to 24, y less than 10. Now this last inequality you can write it in terms of only y is equal to mx plus c, so minus x plus 24 you can write it as. So first let me draw x less than or equal to 16, which is bold line. So draw a straight bold line here at 16. Then y is less than or equal to minus x plus 24. So plus 24 is the in y intercept and the gradient is minus 1 by 1 here. So every box go down, right come. So this will be the line which will connect these dots. So you can use your ruler and connect this and extend it. Extend through these dots. Yes. So now next is y is less than or equal to x. Y less than or sorry, not equal to, only less than. So y less than x will be just the dotted line passing through the this is the dotted line. Then next y less than 10 also will be a dotted line. Y less than 10 will be dotted line from this. Now name all those, write all those equations. This is x plus y less than or equal to 24. This is, let me complete this later. This is y less than 10. This is x less than or equal to 16. And this one also, let me draw till the end. Let me check this line is going straight. Yeah, it went wrong here. Yeah. So now shade the unwanted region. Y less than 10 will be the left side. The wanted region will be the line below. So unwanted will be the above. Above lines. Let me shade like this. Unwanted region. This is x less than or equal to 16 will be the left side. So you have to shade the right side like this. Like this. Then y less than x will be below this line, so it should be above. Then next, x plus y less than or equal to 24 will be below this line, but we have to shade the unwanted region, so it is above. This is the above region. So let me highlight the region which we needed. So I'll draw this. This one is the region R. This is question number B done. Now question C. The baker earns $8 for decorating a small cake and $12 for decorating a large cake. Use your diagram to find largest amount the baker can earn in one day by decorating cakes. So let us see the diagram once again. Now here $8 are taken for decorating small cakes. So 8x, and $12 are earned by decorating the large cakes, 12y. So 8x plus 12y, you get the maximum amount by taking the maximum point here in this region R. So in the region R, if you see, the maximum point is this 15 and 9. So substitute that in the equation. 8 into 15 plus 12 into 9. Do it. $228 can be earned by decorating the cakes. Question number 9. A. OAB is a sector of circle, center O, radius 17. OAB is the sector of circle and the radius is 17. OCD is a sector of circle. OCD, the sector of circle with center O, radius 10. So this is the 10 centimeter radius. OCA and ODB. OCA and ODB are straight lines and angle AOB 60 degrees. So this is the angle 60 degrees. The perimeter of the shaded shape. This is the shaded shape. ABDC can be written in the form of A into pi plus B centimeters. Find the value of A and B. We have to find the value of A and B here. Okay, so the sector is given to us, angle of sector is given. We need to find out the perimeter of the shaded part. To find the perimeter of the shaded part, we will have to know the side CD and DB, that we will get by doing 17 minus 10. 17 minus 10, we will get these two sides, CA and DB, that is 7 centimeters. And we'll have to find the length of these arcs, CD and AB, using the formula. So perimeter of the shaded part. Perimeter of the shaded shape ABDC. Find out CA is equal to DB is equal to 17 minus 10 is equal to 7 centimeters. Then find out the length of arc CD is equal to 2 into pi into the radius is 10 into 60 by 360, theta by 360. You get 60 times 1, 60 times 6. So you get 20, 2 times 1 and 2 times 3. So 10 pi by 3. Then length of arc AB will be 2 into pi into 17 into 60 by 360. Again same way, 60 into 6 is 360. 2 times 1, 2 times 3 is 6. So you get 17 pi by 3. Now perimeter complete is 10 pi by 3 plus 17 pi by 3 plus 7 plus 7. 7 is the length of the side AC and DB. So 10 pi plus 17 pi is 27 pi by 3 plus 14. That will be 3 times 9. I can cancel. So I get 9 pi by 9 pi plus 14, which is A pi plus B. So A is 9 and B is 14. Question is done. The question number B. The diagram shows a regular hexagon. Area of the hexagon is 127.3 centimeter square. Show that the length of one side of the hexagon is 7 centimeter. Correct to one decimal place. So here with the area of the hexagon is given 127.3. It's a regular hexagon. So if I try to divide this into 6 equilateral triangles, we get each angle to be 60 degrees. Each angle of this equilateral triangle will be 60, 60, 60. Now if I take 6 triangles, area of 6 triangles, six equilateral triangles. So 6 into half into the sides. Let each side be x here. So let me write here that step. Let each side be x. X into x into sine 60 is equal to 127.3 centimeter square. Keeping x square here, let us bring all the things to the right hand side, all the numbers. X will be square root of this whole thing. Find out. Six 6.9999. So 6.999 centimeter. If I round this to correct one decimal place, it will be 7 centimeters. Question B is done. Question B1 is done. Question B2 now. The hexagon is the cross section of prism of length 10 centimeter. So this is a prism and this is the cross section with the length 10 centimeter. This is the length. Find the volume of the prism. So volume of the prism will be area of the cross section multiplied by the length. Area of cross section is 127.3, length is 10, so it is 1273 centimeter cube. Question number A is done. B. Calculate the surface area of the prism. So the surface area of the prism will be area of the cross section. So it has two cross sections, like it has 2 times that, so multiplied by 2 plus area of 6 rectangles. So 6 into uh, area of rectangle. So area of cross section is 127.3 into 2 plus 6 rectangles has length 10 and width 7. So multiply and add 127.3 into 2 plus 6 into 7 into 10, 674.6 centimeter square. Done. Question 10. A is the point 62 and B is the point 3 minus 4. Find the coordinates of midpoint of AB. Finding the midpoint is add the x coordinates, divide by 2, add the y coordinates, divide by 2. You get the coordinates of midpoint. Six plus 3 is 9, 9 by 2. 2 minus 4 is minus 2 by 2. 9 by 2 is 4.5 and minus 2 by 2 is minus 1. So 4.5 and minus 1 will be the midpoint. Question number 2. 1 is over 2. Calculate the length AB. So length will always be square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So square root of 6 minus 3 is 3 square plus 2 minus of minus 4 will be 6. 2 plus 4 6. 6 square. Then find out in calculator. Square root of 3 square plus 6 square. 6.7082. 6.708. Length of AB is 6.7. Rounding to 1 decimal place. Question number B. The equation of line L is 4x plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0. Find the gradient L. Gradient of L. So write this equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. 4x plus 3y. Bring the constant to the right side. It becomes plus 12. Keeping the y term, bring the x term here onto the right side. Then bring the coefficient 3, which is multiplied, you will be dividing. Then write in the exact form y is equal to minus 4 by 3 x plus 12 by 3. So y is equal to minus 4 by 3 x plus 4. So the gradient is minus 4 by 3. Question number 2. Find the coordinates of the point where L crosses the y-axis. So the y-intercept, that means you have to write the y-intercept. So what is the y-intercept here? 4, and x coordinate will be 0. Because y is equal to, we have to write the steps because it is 2 marks. So the y-intercept is c is equal to 4. So therefore it crosses at 4, 0, 4 will be the coordinates of on y-axis. Then question 3. Line P is perpendicular to L and passes through 6 and 5. Find the equation of P in form of y is equal to mx plus c. Now the line perpendicular to any line, the gradient will be the reciprocal and the sign will be changed. So the gradient of line P will be gradient of line P is equal to 3 by 4. Reciprocal of minus 4 by 3 will be 3 by 4 and sign will be positive. Then we have to find the equation. Use the rule y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Now x1 y1, it is passing through the point. What is the point here? 6 and 5. So 6 is x1, y is 5 is y1. Substitute y minus 5 is equal to m into x minus 6. Bring 5 onto the right hand side. So y is equal to 3 by 4x minus 3 6 are 18 by 4 plus 5. So y is equal to 3 by 4x minus 18 plus 20 by 4. Y is equal to 3 by 4x plus 1 by that is 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. So here the equation will be 3 by 4x plus 1 by 2. Question number 3 is done. Question number 11. This is the last question here. The point minus 1 6 lies on a curve. This curve has a derived function dy by dx is equal to minus 4x cube minus 9x square plus 5. Show that minus 1 6 is a stationary point of the curve. So to show the point as to be stationary point, we have to show that this, substitute the value of x in this and show that it is equal to 0. Dy by dx is equal to 0. So when x is equal to minus 1, minus 4 into minus 1 whole cube minus 9 into minus 1 whole square plus 5, find out. Minus 4 into minus 1 cube is minus 4 into minus 1, that is plus 4. Minus 9 into minus 1 square is plus 1. So minus 9 into plus 1 is minus 9 plus 5. 4 minus 9 is minus 5 plus 5, which is 0. So therefore minus 1 and 6 is a stationary point because we got it as 0. Question B. A different curve has an equation y is equal to 2x cube minus 6x plus 8. Calculate the gradient of the tangent to this curve at the point minus 2, 2. We need to find the gradient. So first of all, let us find out dy by dx of the given curve. So 3 into 2 into x raised to 3 minus 1 minus 1 into 6 into x raised to 1 minus 1. So you get here 6x square minus 6. Now at the point minus 2, 2, x is equal to minus 2. So dy by dx is equal to 6 into minus 2 whole square minus 6. So 6 into minus 2 whole square is 4. 4 into 6 is 24. 24 minus 6 is 18. So the gradient is 18. Question number B1 is done. 2. Find the x coordinates of the stationary point of this curve. The x coordinates of this curve, stationary points of this curve will be, find the value of x square minus 1 is 0, so x square is 1, so x will be plus or minus 1, so square root of 1 is 1. So plus 1 minus 1 are the stationary points of this curve. The x coordinates of the stationary point of this curve. That's all, student. This is done, this paper. Thanks for watching till end. Please do subscribe to my channel. It gives me motivation. If you find any error, please notify me. See you in the next video. Bye bye.